And people with disabilities, along with the elderly in the northwest, say they are still finding it difficult to benefit from a local housing program, even though they qualify. The Department of Human Settlements and the Matlosana Local Municipality are due to hand over homes and title deeds to people in Alabama informal settlement. That's in Klerksdorp today. Our reporter Refiloe Seboko is there with a live update for us. Refiloe, tell us about the plight of these people who say, though they benefit, they've not actually been given any housing.
Well, Seboko, which talks to the backlog that Human Settlement together with Matlosana Local Municipality saying that they still have residents also who are saying they've been waiting for quite some time now before they become beneficiaries of the houses. But today what's happening in light of launching Human Settlement Month, Matlosana Local Municipality together with the Department of Human Settlement coming to Alabama in Klerksdorp to hand over houses to elderly women, those that they have handed houses to already so far. It's 2 elderly women, one is 73 and just another one who's also in her 70s. They have received those houses. We also saw on the other side of Klerksdorp, Alabama, where we saw residential buildings, the flats if one can say, and Mayor of Matlosana Local Municipality will be joining me now to explain more about this project. Mayor, thank you so much for your time and welcome to Newzroom Afrika. The launch of Human Settlement as Matlosana Local Municipality, how is it addressing issue of housing challenges and mushrooming of informal settlements in Klerksdorp?
Look, thank you very much. Let me greet you and your viewers as well. This program is going to assist our people, one, by making sure that they have sufficient information on the housing delivery plan. Because most of the problems that we are experiencing of illegal occupation of land, it is as a result of the anxiety that people are rushing to occupy lands because they think that if they can occupy land, they will get houses. Because they are not properly informed as to what is the plan of the Human Settlement Department in terms of rolling out houses. So this launch is going to give them more information so that as and when we capture them in the waiting list, they have at least an understanding of how long are they going to be in the waiting list and what are the areas of priority which are going to be developed, so that as and when these areas are developed, they are going to be assisted in terms of human settlement.
And how long, Mayor, is the period of waiting on the list of those that needs to be handed over those houses? I'm asking in light of some residents who are saying, though they qualify, they have been on the waiting list for years now.
Now, remember, it's possible that they could be on the waiting list for quite a long time. Because remember, all of these things, they depend on the budget of the government. That's the first thing. But the second thing, what also causes a delay is that there could be an area earmarked for development, but you find that unintended beneficiaries occupy that land. Now, in terms of removing those people and getting right people to occupy that particular development, it's taking us too long. So that's why they end up taking too long in the waiting list. But what we can assure our people is that ultimately they will get their houses.
And we understand that Klerksdorp has a challenge of elderly women, those with disability that want to get houses. How are these houses that you are handing over to the residents of Klerksdorp? Are they friendly? And I'll go back to that. We talked about it just off record. But are they friendly? Give us a picture of how friendly it will be for a person with disability.
Each and every house that you are building, we profile the occupant of that house. So we already know what are the requirements of the person who's going to occupy the house. So as and when a contractor gets allocated the house, it comes with those specifications to say this house is going to be occupied by a person who's disability, who's using a wheelchair, or whether he's using crutches or whatsoever. So it's built in order to accommodate the status of that particular occupant in that house. So our houses are user-friendly in line with what the profiling has actually provided us, that kind of information.
Thank you so much for your time. Tembekile, that is Mayor Nhlopeko Zolela. He is Mayor of Matlosana Local Municipality, talking more about how they make sure that they do their research and also a profile in terms of handing over the houses to the relevant people. Though residents who have said previously that elderly women, together with those that have disability, have been struggling a lot in terms of getting houses here. But the mayor is saying, assuring to the residents of Klerksdorp, Matlosana Local Municipality residents, to say they will be given their houses. It might take long because of some unforeseen circumstances, as he's explaining. But this is today, here we in Alabama, as that launch of Women Settlement Month together with Matlosana Local Municipality.
Refiloe, thank you very much for that update from the Northwest.